Monday, we reported that the FBI said that hate crimes are rising sharply. And yesterday on the morning show, we told you that a man was arrested for leveling a threat on a hate group's chat channel. Who did he threaten? The Volusia County Sheriff, Mike Chitwood. He threatened to put a bullet in the sheriff's head over his aggressive stance against anti-Semitic speech. Well, Richard Golden, the man who targeted the sheriff, is under arrest, and Sheriff Chitwood did not mince words.
When you look at how synagogues get shot up, or churches get shot up, or schools get shot up, extremism is extremism. Here's a clown sitting in his bedroom who's indoctrinated by this and thinks the best way to solve the problem is to put a bullet in my head.
He won't be intimidated. Joining me on the morning show, Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood. Good morning.
Good morning, Bruce. How are you this morning?
Great. Thank you for being with us. So this is just one of several threats leveled against you and your family. As for Richard Golden, the New Jersey man who wants to put the bullet in your head, you actually have plans to give him a trip here to Florida.
Absolutely. On the taxpayers here, we're going to give him a one-way flight to Volusia County. And when he lands, he's going to stay at the happiest place on earth, the Volusia County Branch Jail. And he's going to get to meet me the minute he steps into Volusia County.
So when you greet Mr. Golden when he gets off the plane, how might that greeting go?
It'll be short and sweet. I'm going to introduce myself as Sheriff Chitwood and welcome him to Volusia County. I hope he enjoys his stay, again, at the happiest place in Volusia County.
I mentioned you're pretty unfazed by a lot of this that's been going on. There were threats against, I believe it was your daughter and some other members of your family. You believe that most of this is aimed at derailing what's going to be your upcoming re-election bid. What is your main message to these people whom you refer to as, I think you've used the word scumbags and carpetbaggers?
Yeah, they're a bunch of cowardly scum, and their whole thing is implant fear. They don't live here. They came into my county. I felt like it was a home invasion robbery. They attacked members of my community, members of the Jewish community, and we're not going to stand for it. And one of the threats was, we're going to make you unelectable. And you know what? Bring it.
You know, we interviewed some members of the local Jewish community and some others, and they said, you know, we're not so worried about these individuals as we are as other people who bring about these hate crimes will use this as a call to action. Do you worry about that?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the groups that come here and protest. They don't have the guts to put a bullet in you or to attack anybody. What they're doing is their message on this 4chan channel, a chat room, all these other extreme channels or chat platforms, they know that there's somebody there who is willingly going to turn their life around and carry out that mission and go into that church or that synagogue or that school or that supermarket. You know, keep something in mind. This 4chan chat room, it spawned the shooter from Buffalo where he went in and annihilated all those people up there.
Your approach to these hate mongers is rather unique. You want to employ some education and try and defeat or at least contain the extremism through, well, a little unity and sunshine, to use your words.
Right. I think when they see a community stand together, no matter what your religion, no matter what your race, no matter what your sexual orientation is, it kind of defeats their message. And again, when you turn the light on, where did the cockroaches go? They run away. So turn the spotlight on them. Put their arrest photos up. Show what they've been arrested for. These are not good people. They're convicted felons. Everything from soliciting sex from a 14-year-old to murder to aggravated assault. And don't forget this GDL group that came into my county 2 days prior. They stalked and ambushed and shot 2 Orthodox Jews entering the synagogue.
Yeah, and you have some I'll call it merchandise that's available for people who want to get on board and send a message that, you know, they won't tolerate this either.
Exactly. And, you know, we arrested 3 high schoolers for defacing school property with swastikas. So my youth foundation figured out, let's dust off an old classic and let's sell these things. And then when we come across kids like this, let's make the judge sentence these kids to have to go to Tampa to visit the Holocaust Memorial, and those funds will help us get those kids there so that they understand, the next generation understands anti-Semitism, any type of hatred will not be tolerated.
So if people want to order these T-shirts, they can go to info@vsyf.org. And the proceeds from the sale go to this education effort you're talking about?
That's correct. It is our Volusia Sheriff's Youth Foundation that focuses on getting kids that are in trouble opportunities with education and cultural experiences that they might not ever have had.
And by the way, we have a tie here from our Channel 4 family to the Volusia County Sheriff's Office. Our meteorologist, Richard, his brother James is a member of your extradition force, and his dad, Richard, I believe worked with you, Richard is now retired and was a member of the sheriff's team. So they send their best regards.
Well, you know, his brother will be one of the guys bringing my favorite person back from New Jersey.
Fantastic. Sheriff Chitwood, thanks for being with us. Good luck with your effort. And, you know, by being unfazed, you're showing a courage that the people in this community and all throughout Florida have to say, look, we just won't tolerate that. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. There's more of us than there are them.
You got it.